All right, let's talk about the one thing that truly separates people who build wealth from those who don't. And here's a spoiler, it's not how much money you make, it's how you manage it. So many of us work our tails off, but the money just seems to vanish. We're going to figure out exactly why that happens and how to fix it.
I mean, does this question hit close to home? You put in the hours, you get your paycheck, and then poof. At the end of the month, you're left scratching your head, wondering where it all went. See, earning money is one skill, but keeping and growing it, that's a completely different ballgame. And that second skill is where real wealth is made.
So what is the real problem here? You know, the crazy thing is, for most people, it's not a lack of income. It's the lack of a system, a structure. Without a plan for your money, it's just going to drift. And trust me, it will always drift right out of your pocket.
For millions of people, this is their financial reality. Money comes in, it immediately flows out to bills and whatever random spending happens that month, and then you're back at zero. It's like being on a financial treadmill. You're running hard, but you're not actually going anywhere.
This quote from Akbaro Jimmy, the value architect, just nails it. Money without structure always disappears. Think about it. If you don't tell your money where to go before it even hits your account, your emotions will. And let's be honest, our emotions are usually terrible financial advisors.
Okay, so if the problem is a lack of structure, then the solution is to build one. And thankfully, it's not that complicated. There's a powerful system you can create, and it's built on just 3 foundational pillars. This is how you turn that random flow of cash into an intentional wealth-building machine. And here they are. It's that simple. Control, allocation, and multiplication. These 3 ideas, when you put them together, create a seriously effective system for taking charge of your financial life. So let's break down what each one actually means, shall we?
First up, we've got control. Look, you just have to know where your money is going, period. So many of us avoid this because it feels kind of scary or uncomfortable, but you can't improve what you don't measure. Just try it for 1 month. Track every single dollar. I promise you, you will be shocked, absolutely shocked, at where the leaks are in your finances.
The second pillar is allocation. This is where you become the boss. You give every single dollar a job before you even get paid. This 50-20-10-10 model is a fantastic blueprint. Now, what's the most important part? Look at that. A full 20% is for investment. It's not whatever's left over, it's a non-negotiable priority. So if you take home, say, $5,000 a month, this plan says $1,000 goes straight to your investments. You're paying your future self first.
And that's why this quote is so important. Investment can't just be a casual thing you do when you feel like it. It has to be a fixed category in your budget, just like your rent or your car payment. If it's not, wealth is just going to stay a dream, a fantasy. This is how you make it a strategy.
And that leads us to the third and honestly the most exciting pillar, multiplication. You know, saving money is great. It protects what you've earned. But saving alone will never make you wealthy. Investment is what multiplies your money. You have to take a portion of your income and put it into assets that grow over time. The goal is to get to a point where your money is working harder for you than you are for it. That right there is the beginning of real freedom.
So, we've got these 3 powerful pillars, but how do we actually put them to work? How do we make it an actionable plan? Well, let's look at the simple formula that ties this whole thing together.
Here it is. This is the entire process in one simple line. You start with your income, then you apply the structure. That's our 3 pillars. Then comes the hard part, discipline. You have to stick to the plan so that emotional spending doesn't blow it all up. And finally, you invest consistently. This isn't some kind of magic trick. It's a process. It's intentional financial design.
Think about it like this. You have a choice. You can either let society design your financial life for you, and that's a path full of pressure to consume and constantly inflate your lifestyle. Or you can grab the pencil and design it yourself with structure, discipline, and consistent investment. I can tell you right now, the first path almost never leads to wealth. The second makes it predictable.
Okay, so having a great plan is one thing, but sticking to it, that's another. That's why we have to actively protect our plan from some very common mistakes that can completely sabotage the whole journey.
First up, lifestyle inflation. You know this one. You get a raise and immediately your spending goes up to match it. It's a trap. We feel like we deserve it, but all it does is keep us on that treadmill. The rule should be increase your assets first, your lifestyle second. Next, having no emergency fund. This is usually driven by a dangerous kind of optimism, thinking a crisis won't happen to me. That leaves your entire plan totally exposed. And third, delaying investment. This is fear talking. We wait for the perfect time or until we know enough, but all we're really losing is our most valuable asset, time itself.
I absolutely love this metaphor because it's so true. Your emergency fund, it's like the soil for a plant. You can't grow a big, strong tree in shaky, unstable ground. That savings provides the financial stability, that good, fertile soil that protects your investments and allows your wealth to grow strong, without getting ripped out of the ground by some unexpected crisis.
So let's bring this all home with this one powerful idea. Wealth isn't an accident. It's not a lottery ticket. It's not some miracle that only happens to lucky people. It is the predictable, logical outcome of an intentional, well-designed financial system. When you control, allocate, and multiply your money, wealth becomes the result. It's cause and effect.
So, the most important thing to remember is that this isn't about restricting yourself. It's about freedom. It's about being intentional. Your future self is counting on the choices you make with your money today. You have all the power you need to design the financial life you actually want. The only real question left is, are you going to start now?
Hey, thank you so much for watching. If this explainer helped bring some clarity for you, do me a favor and subscribe to AJ Media. We're putting out a lot more content on personal development, business, and exactly how to build sustainable wealth.